Well, it's time to fix this wall. So, I know when I showed you it was broke, I really didn't give you really good how bad it was. So, now that I'm getting ready to fix it and sturdy it, I'm going to tell you what's going on. Okay, we put the posts in. They're nice and solid. All three of them. There's one over there. Okay, we got a break right here. We got a break right here. We got a break right here. Okay, and then we got a break and a crack right there. We got a break and a crack right there. Right there. You can't see it, but there's one right there. So, I'm going to show you how to sturdy it up. First, we're going to take care of the ceiling. Now, this crack right here was the worst one. So what I did is I took a screwdriver behind the beams and brought it back. I brought it back dead nuts right there. But that one just wanted to keep falling. But that's all right. I put a liquid nail behind it. I strapped it, and I'm going to put another coat of liquid nail over it. And that's going to secure that top beam, and I'm going to do the same thing over there. Now that one came out pretty good. That one's still secure, but that crack, that broke, wasn't too awful bad. This one was really bad. I mean, that whole section was busted out. So we strapped it, we glued it, and we got it where it's pretty much there. And there ain't no curvature out here. Well, you can't tell because I haven't fixed that yet. But when I fix that, you'll be able to see there's no curvature out there. Now when I put the plywood up and I nail it to the 1/2-inch plywood, the plywood is going to actually bring it closer. And I'm going to put glue on each stud, and I'm going to put glue on the back of the plywood. So when I screw it up, not only does it get screwed, it gets glued. And that was going to actually pull this whole wall forward. But I also got one more trick I'm going to show you first. Actually, two more. Okay, the next part is to put our plate on for the kitchen cabinet. That's the top plate. And so what we're going to do is we're going to put the top plate up there. I already glued the stud and the plate going across. Now see, I'm putting the steel plate up there. I got it hung, but I don't have it done. Now what I'm going to do, at every stud, I'm going to drill on both sides. And I'm going to cut pieces of wall thread that are just the size of that. And then I'm going to pull, because I got nuts and I got washers. Then I'm going to pull the studs to that piece of plywood. That's going to straighten up that wall. And then I'm going to do it down here when I do the base plate for the kitchen sink. Well, I got my other beam up, and I got the other beams up, and I got the studs brought back in. I brought the joist back in. That was a bitch. Getting the nuts on here without taking that apart, it was a motherfucker. But I got it done. I'm gonna have a lot of punch out to do to make it look good. But there's no more bow. It all looks good. I still got to fix that top piece. But I was more worried about securing the wall. I do have one problem, but you guys can't see it, but I can. When they put this new roof on, they pulled the top truss, top plate in a 1/2 inch, which is making it swing in at the top a 1/2 inch. And there's not a fucking thing I can do about it without replacing the roof. And I'm not going to do that. It's got a brand new roof on it. But it's solid. It's solid as hell. That wall ain't fucking moving. So, I'm going to leave it the way it is. But see, the problem is going to be, though, when I hang my cabinet back up, it's going to make it look like the cabinet's falling. Because it's dropping a 1/2 inch. So what I'm going to do is when I put my mountain board up, I'm going to kick it out with a piece of 1/2 inch 1x4. And then that will bring the cabinet where it sits level, because the wall ain't going nowhere. So if I have to fake it to make the cabinet look good, I ain't got a problem with that. But that's what I'm going to have to do. But other than that, she's golden. She's almost done.